finite verbs are classified into finite verbs and non-finite verbs. Finite verbs, a verb which is limited by the number and person of its subject is called finite verb. And non-finite verb, a non-finite verb is that which is derived from a verb but has no subject and therefore is not limited by the number and person of any noun or pronoun. Then we have yesterday completed the infinitive. Infinitive is a non-finite verb which is generally preceded by to and is used like a noun, adjective, or adverb. Now today we are learning the participles. The participles. Participles are non-finite verbs, and non-finite verbs are classified into three: infinitive, participle, and gerund. The participles are the part of non-finites which are derived from a verb. It has qualities of both verb as well as adjectives. There is a participle form we can construct by first form of the verb plus ing. For example, look is the first form plus ing, looking. Ask, asking. Tell, telling. Then write, writing. I am looking. She is writing. We are playing. Now, participles are used as adjectives, adjective of the pronoun, then to combine two simple sentences. For example, he is a good player and he is selected. These two sentences are connected by participles like being a good player, he is selected. Now, look at this sentence. Seeing the police, the thief ran away. Seeing the police, the thief ran away. Seeing the police, the thief ran away. Seeing is formed from the verb see. Seeing is formed from the verb see and has an object police. So seeing has an object the police. On the other hand, seeing and thief have a connection. Seeing says something about the thief. Seeing the place, the thief ran away. Seeing says something about the thief. Thus, The word seeing also does the work of qualifying the noun, like thief, like an adjective. Seeing, thus the word seeing also does the work of qualifying or describing the noun thief, like an adjective. Means the participle can be used to qualify the noun, to describe the noun. The word which is partly a verb, again, the word which is partly a verb but not a complete verb, which is partly a verb and partly an adjective, and partly an adjective in its use is called participle. Again, what is participle? The word which is partly a verb and partly an adjective in its use is called a participle. Then the participles are again divided into two. They can be classified into two: present participle and past participle. What is present participle? Present participle is a non-finite verb which ends in ing and works like an adjective. Present participle is a non-finite verb which ends in ing, like looking, playing, seeing, which ends in ing and works like an adjective, that is present participle. Next, past participle. Besides the present participle, there is another participle, that is past participle. It represents an action or state as completed. It represents, past participle represents or states an action which is completed. A past participle is a non-finite verb. A past participle is a non-finite verb which is the third form of verb and works like an adjective. Past participle is a non-finite verb which is the third form of the verb, and this past participle is used as an adjective. Present participle, first form of the verb plus ing and works like an adjective. Past participle, non-finite verb is the third form of the verb and works like an adjective. Now let us see the present participle. Present participle. As I have told you, a present participle is a non-finite verb which ends in ing and works like an adjective. For example, he jumped out of the moving train. It is an interesting novel. It was a tiring journey. I found him standing at the gate. Standing is not allowed. Seeing is believing. Being a good player, he is selected. These are the examples of the present participle. Present participle is a non-finite verb which ends in ing and works like an adjective. Now, let us see their uses. Use of the present participle. Use of the present participle. The rising sun is beautiful to see. The rising sun is beautiful to see. The present participle may be used as an adjective before the noun. It qualifies. Here, present participle is used before the noun as an adjective. It qualifies the noun the sun. Here, very first, the present participle is working as an adjective qualifying the noun. The rising sun is beautiful to see. Next, he jumped out of the moving train. He jumped out of the moving train. Then, moving train, moving, present participle. Train, noun. So, train is qualified by the adjective moving. Barking dogs, dogs seldom bite. Dogs seldom bite. But which dogs? Barking dogs. Barking is present participle and qualifies the noun dogs. So, present participle may be used as an adjective placed before the noun it qualifies. Next, number 2, I saw the moon rising. Object complement. The moon is object and its complement is rising. Complement means purak, in support, to complete the sentence. I saw the moon rising. Here, the present participle is used as an object complement placed after the object. This is the object and this present participle is placed after it. Here, as an object complement which is placed after the object. I saw the moon rising. Rising is present participle which is used here or working here as an object complement to this object, the moon. I saw the moon rising. I saw the moon rising. I saw the moon rising. Moon is object and its complement is rising. I saw the moon rising. He kept me waiting. Next example. He kept me waiting. He kept me waiting. Me is object and its complement is waiting. He kept me waiting. He kept me. Me is object and waiting is complement. So complement is the present participle used as an object complement. One more example of this type. I found the child sitting outside. I found the child sitting outside. I found the child sitting outside. I found its object is the child. The child is object and sitting is complement. Sitting, the present participle which is used as the complement. It is the complement of object the child. So sitting is object complement. We can say the present participle may be used as an adjective complement and that is placed after the object. So this is the object and right after it the present participle which is functioning as complement complement which is placed after the object. Next, the long journey is tiring. The long journey is tiring. Subject complement. This long journey. This long journey is the subject. Is the subject. This long journey is tiring. Here, tiring is the present participle used as complement for the subject this long journey. The present participle may be used as a subject complement placed, and this is placed after verbs like be, seem, appear. Is the form of be, am is, are, was, were are the forms of be. So this present participle which is used as subject complement is placed after be, seem, and appear. This long is this long journey is tiring. The lecture was interesting. The lecture was interesting. The lecture is the subject and its a complement is interesting. Interesting is the present participle. The lecture was interesting. This long journey is tiring. This long journey is tiring. This long journey is the subject and its complement is tiring. Tiring is used as the complement of the subject this long journey and tiring is the present participle. Next, the boy seems smiling. The boy seems smiling. The boy is the subject and smiling is present participle which is used as complement for the subject the boy. We say the present participle may be used as a subject complement placed after verbs like be, seem, and appear. Next, both the subject complement and object complement. Here, the subject complement and object complement. Here, present participle is used as the complement for object. In the next sentence, tiring present participle which is used as the complement for the subject this long journey. Means present participle is used as the complement for the object and it is used as the complement for the subject also. Now next, now look at the example number 4. Example number 4. The book lying on the table. The book lying on the table is mine. And come to the very first sentence. Here the rising sun. Noun is after, and before that there is the present participle. It is used an adjective and it qualifies the noun son. Son, which is a noun, is qualified by the rising, which is present participle. Here it is used an adjective. But look at the difference between the first one and the fourth one. Present participle is placed before the noun, and here the book, and then lying. The book lying. Present participle is just after the subject, the book. It is a noun. Now, present participle is used as an adjective phrase. The book lying on the table. The book lying on the table. Actually, here lying is used as an adjective, but it is generally put after the noun. It qualifies and it becomes the adjective phrase. So we can say the present participle may be used as an adjective phrase. It is not only used as an adjective, but it can be used as an adjective phrase. But that time it is put after the noun. It qualifies. The noun which is qualified by the present participle, that noun is before the present participle, and here the noun which is qualified by the present participle, that noun is placed after the present participle. Here it is adjective, and here it is used to form the adjective phrase. In such cases, the present participle is placed just after the noun. It qualifies. The looking, the book lying on the table is mine. So it has become the adjective phrase. One more example of such type. The child wearing the red coat. The child wearing the red coat is Gautam. The child is described or qualified by the present participle, but child is noun, and just after it places the present participle, it becomes or forms the adjective phrase. The child wearing the red coat is Gautam, and this way it forms the adjective phrase. One more example of such type or this type. The car standing at the gate. The car standing at the gate. That means the car which is standing at the gate. The car standing at the gate. The car is qualified by the present participle, and that present participle is just placed after the noun which it describes, So it forms the adjective phrase. The present participle may be used as an adjective phrase, and it generally put after the noun. It qualifies. So present participle is used as an adjective, and it is used as an adjective phrase. The book lying on the table is mine. The child wearing the red coat is Gautam, and the car standing at the gate came just now. Now, next sentence, and it's a use. Entering the room, I saw him. Entering the room, entering the room, I saw him. There are two actions: to enter into the room and to see him. So entering the room, I saw him. There are two actions. To express an earlier action, present participle is used to express an earlier action or one of the actions of the same subject or one of the actions of the same subject. I entered the room and I saw him. Same subject. I. Present participle here is used to express an earlier action. I saw him is the next action, and to express the participle is used. Along with that, the actions are done by the same subject. To express such actions, present participle is used. Entering the room, I saw him. So present participle is used here to express an earlier action, and that earlier action is entering the room. That means to enter into the room. Seeing the lion, the man ran. Seeing the lion, the man ran. Seeing the lion is the earlier action. The man ran, next action. So action is expressed by present participle seen. SEEN. Next example, finding none in the class. None in the class, earlier action. And the next action, the teacher became angry. So to express the earlier action, finding is the present participle is used. In this way, the present participle may be used to express an earlier action or one of the actions of the same subject. Now next, it being a fine day. It being a fine day, we arranged a picnic. Absolute way. It being a fine day. It being a fine day. It being a fine day. What is absolute phrase? It may be seen that the present participle forming a phrase. It may be seen that the present participle forming a phrase with the noun or pronoun placed before it being and placed before it is noun or pronoun. So it may be seen that the present participle forming a phrase with the noun or pronoun placed before it is independent of the subject. It independent of the subject. It is independent of the subject or the remaining part of the sentence. This phrase of the present participle is called an absolute phrase. So this phrase is independent than the rest of the sentence, and that is why it is called the absolute phrase. And here present participle is used or may be used as an absolute phrase. It being a fine day, we arranged a picnic. God willing, we will meet again. God willing, absolute phrase. To form the absolute phrase, present participle is used. Then weather permitting, we will have the function outside. Weather permitting, absolute phrase. Permitting, present participle. And dear friends, the use of the present participle. Most importantly, present participle is also used to form the continuous tense. To form the continuous tense, and its structure is to be plus V1 plus ing. To be plus V1 plus ing. The most important use of the present participle is to form the continuous tense. He is writing a letter to his brother. He is writing a letter to his brother. Present continuous tense. He was writing a letter to his brother. Past continuous tense. He will be writing a letter to his brother. Future continuous tense. Means present participle is used to form the continuous tense. To form the continuous tense. Continuous tense, the present continuous tense, the past continuous tense, and the future continuous tense. He is writing a letter to his brother, present continuous tense. He was writing a letter to his brother, past continuous tense. And he will be writing a letter. He will be writing a letter to his brother, future continuous tense. Present participle tense can help to combine two sentences into one. Present participle can be used to combine two sentences into one. For example, the children saw the teacher. One sentence. The children saw the teacher. And next sentence, they ran away. They ran away. First sentence is the children saw the teacher, and second sentence, they ran away. These two sentences can be combined together by using the present participle. For example, seeing the teacher, the children ran away. Seeing the teacher, the children ran away. The children saw the teacher, they ran away. These two different sentences are combined here by the use of present participle. Seeing the teacher, the children ran away. One more example where present participle is used to combine two sentences together. He drew his sword. First sentence, he drew his sword, and second sentence, he attacked his enemy. He drew his sword and he attacked his enemy. So let us combine these two sentences together by the use of present participle. Drawing his sword, he attacked his enemy. Here, drawing is the present participle. And by using this present participle, two separate sentences are combined together. Drawing his sword, he attacked his enemy. In this way, my dear friends, the present participle as the object complement. It can be used as the subject complement. It can be used to express an earlier action or to express an earlier action. And the present participle is used for forming the continuous tense, the present continuous tense, the past continuous tense, or the future continuous tense. Dear friends, the participles are classified into present participle and the past participle. Right now, we have studied or learned the present participle. Now we have to study the past participle. Now look at these sentences. Past participle, present participle is V1 plus ing, works like an adjective, and past participle is the third form of the verb. It is non-finite verb, which is the third form of the verb and works like an adjective. For example, deceived by his friends, he lost all hope. Deceived is the third form of the verb. Third form of the verb. Deceived by his friends, he lost all his hope. Deceived is the past participle. Next, driven by hunger, he killed himself. Driven is the past participle, third form of the verb. Driven by hunger, he killed himself. We saw the trees laden with fruits, laden with fruits, loaded with fruits or covered with fruits or bearing with fruits. We saw the trees laden with fruits. Laden, third form of the verb. Now, use of the past participle. Use of the past participle. Past participle is non-finite verb. It is the third form of the verb and may be used as an adjective
Hello, sir.
placed before the noun.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
सर मुलं
हाँ,
सर
sir.
चॅट मध्ये आस्क करताय काही वस्तू.
Sorry, sir.
चॅट बघताय का सर तुम्ही? तर चॅटचे जे मेसेज बघत जसं ते मुलं आस्क करताय सर काहीतरी.
Actually, their queries will be taken in our doubt session.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, it will be disturbed to our deliverance.
Okay, sir.
Now, use of the past participle. The past participle may be used as an adjective placed before the noun. It qualifies. Number one, a burnt child dreads the fire. A child which is burnt and then it afraid of the fire. Learned men will never talk much. Learned men who are learned. So men are qualified by the past participle. Past participle is the third form of the verb. It is a non-finite verb. Learned men will never talk much. He was wearing a torn shirt. He was wearing a torn shirt. Shirt which is torn. Next. Books read in childhood are forgotten. Here, the first form of the read is read. Second form, read. Read. Third form is also same. Here, read is past participle. Next, he found him. He found him tired. Second, past participle may be used as an object complement. Object complement after the object. After the object, noun or pronoun. I found him tired. I found him tired. It is used an object. I found him tired. Object complement placed after the object. Object complement. COMPLIMENT. Object complement. Him is the object and tired is the complement. In this sense, the past participle is used as the complement for the object him. He had his shoes cleaned. He had his shoes cleaned. Cleansed, cleaned, past participle used as complement for the object shoes. Then they want this house destroyed. They want this house destroyed. This house is object and it is, and destroyed is the complement. So past participle is used as the complement for the object or the object complement. Next, he appears bored. He appears bored. Past participle. B-O-R-E-D, bored. He appears bored. Past participle may be used as a subject complement. Subject is he, and this is subject, and bored is the past participle used as the complement for. So past participle may be used as a subject complement placed after verbs like be, seen, and appear. For example, he appears bored. The man seems worried. The man seems worried. Worried is past participle and is complement for the subject, the man. Now, next sentence. Books read in childhood are forgotten. Adjective phrase. Books and then read, R-E-A-D, read. It is the past participle which is in third form. Books read in childhood, it has become the adjective phrase. So past participle may be used as an adjective phrase generally put after the noun it qualifies. The book is a noun which is qualified by the read, and this book noun is placed just before the past participle. Past participle is placed just after the noun. Money collected easily has no verb. Money collected easily. Money collected easily. Money is the noun which is described or qualified by the past participle collected. Then the man wanted by the police is here. The man which is qualified by the past participle wanted. The man wanted by the police, it has become the adjective phrase. The man wanted by the police is here. In this way, we can say past participle may be used as an adjective phrase. Now, concentrate on this. First, you listen, understand, and then if you have queries, you can ask. But it is important to understand. Listen. Now, 5. To express an earlier action of the same subject. To express an earlier action of the same subject. Deceived, beaten by the enemy, he fled away. To express an earlier action. We have seen present participle is used to express an earlier action. Likewise, the past participle is also used to express an earlier action. Here are two actions: beaten by the enemy and he fled away. He was beaten by the enemy and then he fled away. So earlier action is expressed by past participle. Beaten by the enemy, he fled away. Past participle is used to express an earlier action. Beaten by the enemy, he fled away. Deceived by his friends. Deceived by his friends, he killed himself. Then terrified, the stood crowded. They stood crowded together. Next, six. To form the passive voice, past participle is used. A bridge is being built. A bridge is being built. A bridge is being built. To form the passive voice, is being built. A bridge is being built. At this time, the structure is B is uh, is the form of B. Am is are was where. These are the forms of to be. So be plus past participle being, it forms the passive voice. A bridge is being built. A bridge is being built. You are being taught. A letter is being written in this way. And then the most important use of the past participle. The most important use of the past participle is to form the perfect tense. Is to form the perfect tense. Earlier, we have seen that present participle is used to form the continuous tense as present continuous tense, past continuous tense, and future continuous tense. Like past participle is used to form the perfect tense. Perfect tense, the present perfect tense, the past perfect tense, and the future perfect tense. Look at here. They have already forgotten their promises. They have already forgotten their promises. Forgotten past participle, which is used to form the perfect tense. And this perfect tense is of present. So present perfect tense. They have already forgotten. They have already forgotten their promises. Present perfect tense. They had already forgotten their promises. Past perfect tense. They had already forgotten their promises. Past perfect tense. And they will have forgotten. They will have forgotten their promises. Future perfect tense. So, this way, dear friends, to form the perfect tense, we use past perfect. To form the perfect tense, we use past participle. I have written, we have written a letter. Then she has written a letter to his brother. He had written a letter to his brother, and he have written a letter to his brother. Likewise, the past participle is used for the passive form, like it is written by me, it is written by her, it is written by them, then it was written by me, a letter was written by her, it then the past participle is used as an adjective. This is a broken part of machine. Broken, broken part of machine. It is a hidden matter. Hidden matter. He is renowned leader. Renowned leader. He is a burnt. It is a burnt toast. Burnt toast. Now, dear friends, in this way, we have completed the past participle, their examples, and the uses. Sir, hello, sir. Rushikesh, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
आता आपण थोड्याच वेळात डाऊट सेशन सुरू करू.
हो ठीक आहे सर.
Hello, sir.
हो सर.
हाँ, sir. The students, we have any queries or doubts about the examples or the uses of the present participle and the past participle. On the basis of this example, on the basis of these examples, you can ask. Your careful listening is important. At the time of listening or at the time of teaching, you just pay attention to it. Yes, Akshay. Akshay.
Yes, Akshay.
Sir, Akshay wants to ask something.
Akshay, unmute from your side.
Sir, in question number 6, a bridge is being built. Sir, why being is used in past participle? You have said that we have to use V3.
We have to use what?
Verb
Third
form.
Please.
Sir, you have been used that
Actually,
V1.
Example number 6, right?
Yes, sir.
Now understand, my dear friend, here being is used to form the continuous action. Again, let me tell you, in passive form, to construct the continuous action, being is used. A bridge is being built. That means the building of the bridge is a process. Being is the continuous form of to be. It is used here to form the continuous tense. The building of bridge is not finished. Still, the action of building the bridge is in process. Next.
Sir, can you give me another example to clear my doubt?
Okay,
so, can you give me another example?
Okay, why not? Why not? A bridge is being built, a letter is being written, you are being taught. So these are the another examples.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome, welcome. You pay attention to this. This is a tricky one. Okay, being is in this sentence or in such kinds of constructions, being is used to express the continuous action, and built is the past participle. Next, please.
Please raise your hand who has doubts. I think no one, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. Again, dear students, we will meet tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Am I right, sir? Tomorrow at 9 o'clock?
Yes, sir. But sir, one problem, I think. Sir, Vinayak Ganpati asked about driven in the chat. Driven.
Sorry?
Vinayak Ganpati Bidre asking for
driven
means in the chat.
Okay, let him ask. Let him ask.
in the chat.
Unmute him and give him the permission to ask. Hello.
So right now he is not here.
Okay,
Right now, sir, he
this will
is
be
not
taken
here.
again tomorrow if he has any query, because his question, to be clear, is important,
Okay, sir.
and he will be there at the time of explaining, so that he will get the benefit of it.
Okay, sir.
Anyone else? Rushikesh sir,
No,
is anybody
sir.
there?
No, sir.
Okay, then. Okay. Good day to you all.
Try to join at 10:30. There will be the science lecture. Try to join at 10:30. There will be the science lecture. Try to join at 10:30. There will be the science lecture. Try to join at 10:30. There will be the science lecture.